Hey, it's Maria Ling. I'm a clinical psychologist and I'm the director and founder of the Centre for Effective Living, which is a unique wellness hub located in the lovely suburb of Gordon in Sydney area. I am also a speaker and coach in the area of burnout prevention and wellness. I haven't done this live in LinkedIn before and I thought I would try. A couple of weeks ago, I was engaged in an exercise which truly, totally surprised me. As a clinical psychologist, when people ask you what you do, you sort of downplay it a little bit because we're so used to being in really private, confidential spaces, and you don't really get the opportunity a lot of times to reflect and think, well, why do I actually do the things that I do? And the exercise actually got me to reflect on, when it's all been said and done, and you're looking out at a crowd of people whom you've connected with in all the different spaces of your life, what would be the one thing that you would say to them? And it actually came to me instantly, and it wasn't what I thought I would say at all. The words that came to me instantly as I looked up on that vast crowd of people, because it's all the people that you've connected with, right? Was don't leave a mess behind. And I think what I meant by that was the real sense that the world that our children are living in and the world that our children's children will live in has enormous responsibilities placed upon them. And the things that they've got to tackle, climate change, social issues, economic pressures, a world that is significantly changing from the ones that you and I sit in, will require them to have a picture of us. When they dig deep into their memory banks and they look for hope and they look for strength and they look for courage, they're going to be looking at us. And what we need to leave behind is a sure message and picture that stand up, keep going. We did, so can you. And that's one of the main driving forces for me in my area of burnout prevention. We cannot afford to leave a picture behind for our children and our children's children where we didn't make it, where we're drowning, where we're falling and we can't pick ourselves up, that exhaustion is the new normal, that depletion is the new normal. We can't leave that behind for them. The Centre for Effective Living really was born out of a desire and a passion to bring a hub together that could actually live and work that ethos together in our practice. We're a multidisciplinary space, bringing in the various expertise of all the different ways that we contribute to wellness: diet, exercise, occupational therapy, psychology, family work, relationships work. And the idea is that we do it best when we do it together. Our ethos is that when we come together in our own workspace, socially connected, professionally connected, respectful, generous with one another, that ethos and that philosophy pours out to the people that we serve. Running through our practice is a burnout prevention philosophy where we tap in to one another and we make sure that how we work is still high capacity, but at the same time really respectful of making sure that we're not depleting ourselves. Paying it forward, that's the word. That starts with P, paying it forward. That's what I'm all about. I'm here to actually really leave a legacy behind for the generations to come, and I'm really looking for people to join me on that quest who believe that they're part of a responsible future, of paying it forward, not just to our families and our personal relationships, but really paying it forward in society and in the communities that we work with and serve. So if you'd like to find out more, we actually have a role right now specifically looking for a clinical team leader that will lead the team clinically, that I can pass the baton on. I don't step away from that space. I want to pass it on to. I want to pay it forward to you so that you can have a meaningful role in paying it forward for fantastic mental health outcomes, but also for a generation that doesn't normalize and accept burnout. I hope to hear from you soon.